I feel like it could go both ways. Like if the brand isn't vibing with you as the creator, they'll pay you, but they may not use the content. And I think because it is a lower stakes investment, it allows you that flexibility to say, no, I really need this to be authentic. And if this isn't vibing, then we're going to walk away and it's okay.
Yeah, it's totally okay.
So back in 2014, UGC used to mean that someone had posted a video of something about your product on their own without your request, and you would sort of garnish that content and then repost it on your own page, repost it on your own page and tag them. That was user generated content. How has UGC changed today? What does it mean now?
I have to say that when I first heard this term UGC, I was like, no, I hate this term. Like, can we come up with a better term for it? Because it meant taking somebody else's content that they created with permission, always with permission, folks, and then reposting on your social channels. Now it is brands or agencies reaching out to content creators on apps, people that optimize their profile, that they're content creators, and maybe a casting company, and asking for content creators that way. And those people will create content for the brand. Sometimes it's one video, sometimes it's multiple videos, and get paid for it. And so UGC, yes, is user generated content, but it used to mean unpaid content, and now it's paid content. And a lot of times people get that mixed up with influencer marketing. Sometimes we'll hear that people say and brands say and get confused by saying, well, aren't UGC creators wannabe influencers? And the answer is no. Sometimes they might want to be an influencer someday, but they don't necessarily post the content on their own social channels. It is for the brand to post on their channels. And so they get it mixed up with influencer marketing when it's not influencer marketing.
Or it's almost like they're not giving it the sort of respect and the weight that it is. Like they're not putting it in its own category by saying that they want to be influencers, because they're not. We want user-generated content to be very authentic, to be sort of made by regular people. Whereas influencer marketing is, if you look at that bell curve of where something kind of hit its peak and now it's going to be trending down, influencer marketing is right about there.
Oh yeah, influencer is on the trend, and UGC is like pre-early adoption.
Yeah.
When we talk to brands, they don't even know what it is, and they think it's influencer marketing. I have to say that I did a talk in a community of women a few weeks ago, and in that community, I specifically did not name the talk UGC content creation because no one would have showed up. I named it How to Become an Influencer. And we put things like how to get paid to create content, how to do affiliate marketing, and how to become an influencer. And that drew the people there. And once we were there, because a lot of these people weren't creating content that could make them an influencer, they got to start somewhere. So I talked about how becoming a UGC content creator is the first step in making that sort of money, influencer money. And we're talking influencers get paid $10,000. UGC creators get a fraction of that, maybe $200 to $300 a video. And it makes it more accessible to small businesses and those medium-sized companies that are direct to consumer and want to create that content, but don't necessarily have the budget to hire an influencer.
I love the way that you backed into that and made it available for us to kind of latch onto, because it is a new term and there's definitely education that needs to go around those things that are new coming to market and early adoption. So do you have some personal examples of UGC stories working with brands that you want to share?
One of the things I really like about UGC content creation is if a UGC content creator does not like the product that they received, they do have a contract, but they can walk away, and it's an easier walk away. I'm not saying like sign up for everything and not do the things you don't like. For example, I've been doing UGC content creation since last year, and I counted yesterday that I've worked with 105 brands, and out of that 105, I walked away from 2. One of them, I could not get the product to work correctly, so I could even finish filming the second part of the videos, and the other one, I was using it correctly, and I couldn't even record the videos because it just kept falling off. And I won't even say what the product is. But there's a little bit of, yeah, I want to decline this offer. And it does happen. Like I said, I've had it happen twice in 105. I've heard other people say, I really won't take on the project unless it really aligns with my niche. Some people take a broad spectrum of projects, and then some people take niche. They niche down. For me, when I take projects, I do anything that relates to somebody over the age of 45. So do I have a niche? I'm over 45. That's what I do.
I feel like it could go both ways. Like if the brand isn't vibing with you as the creator, they'll pay you, but they may not use the content. And I think because it is a lower stakes investment, it allows you that flexibility to say, no, I really need this to be authentic. And if this isn't vibing, then we're going to walk away and it's okay.
Yeah, it's totally okay.
So I love how you say that your focus is for women over 40. We are starting to build a community around that. Do you want to tell people about that?
Yeah, and it came up almost by accident. We did this talk with a group of women, and they were very into, I want more information. And the talk was very informal. I went in with, well, here's some steps to get started. And it turned out they're like, Shannon, can you help us build that? And I was like, yes. And I went to you and said, let's build this community. So we're building this over 40 content creator community where we're challenging them for at least 100 days to create a video. And that content creation every day builds that muscle, that confidence, that consistency. And along the way, I'm telling them to do things like review products because I am helping them eventually build a portfolio. But that community is on Facebook, and if anybody wants to join, we have the links in our profile, and we have the links in the caption for anybody that's interested in becoming an over 40 content creator. We do have some people in there that are under 40, but that over 40 segment is much needed. I hear it every day. The pool is very small. You're a unicorn, especially if you're a man.
Oh, yeah.
I got my husband into it, and he is having a blast with it. So
yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
We're having a lot of fun in that community. So come join us, and we'll give you inspiration and encouragement and help you build your portfolio without even knowing it.
Yeah.
Follow Dash for more UGC content creation and encouragement.